Hello, Dennis from Leonard Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. I spoke with Nancy today and she thought this might be something you'd be interested in. So I'm just going to send you a video showing you a couple tips and strategies on how you could improve your website. And as I told Nancy, this is something that you guys could even do yourself. And I just wanted to help you guys out. So at the end of the video, if you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. I can answer those for you or I can give you some more information. And if not, that's totally fine. I'm going to give you a bunch of free tips, strategies in here that you could go ahead and apply to your site. Or if you guys have someone that works on your site, you could even show them that as well. All right, so the three things we'll talk about are content, citations, and backlinks. And I'll try to make this pretty quick. So if we're talking about content, Google's really looking for about 1,500 words of content on your site. You guys do have a nice site. It has a nice flow to it. But it definitely could use some more content. So what they really want to see is more of this, right? And all the pictures that you have on here, you could check them and see how they're saved. So, I mean, I could right click and, I guess not that one. I could right click on them and see how they're all saved here. If I just do save image as, it will tell me how you saved it. But ideally, you want to save it with something to do with your name. Okay, so Leonard Roofing, that's not bad. The logo's in there too. But Leonard Roofing, you could save it with part of your business name, or you could save it with a keyword. And that all counts as content as well. But ideally, you guys don't have the 1,500 Google prefers to see. Having that much, they're going to rank you a lot higher in the rankings, because that's what they really want to find. And then, so I'm actually going to show you another company, Vanderpool Roofing, because if we're talking about roofing Kingsport, Tennessee here, which I've put in as my keyword, then if we get to the organic section, you're going to see Better Business Bureau is number one, but they're just a directory. And then Vanderpool Roofing is the top result. And actually, if I scroll down here, let's see if I see Leonard. I see a lot of directories, McLean, Gibson, and you guys don't show up on the first page currently, at least for Kingsport. So the idea being, I want to show you how you could basically get on this page. So I'm going to show you quickly Vanderpool Roofing. As we look at their site, we're going to see they don't have, this is all the content they have. It's under 300 words here. Their site definitely doesn't have quite as much flow as yours. You guys have a lot more going on with it, which is better. So I definitely would give you guys the tip of the cap in that sense with content. And the idea really being, if you beat them in all three categories that we're going to talk about, or three topics we'll talk about today, first one being content, you're adding more than what they have, you're going to be able to beat them in the rankings. And now just adding content, that's part of it, but you also want to get these keywords. And keywords are just commonly searched phrases. Usually it's a group of words, so like roofing, Kingsport TN, for an example. And this is one of the best ones in the area for roofing. It brings in, I believe it's 80 searches every single month for people who search this. So having this keyword on your page, making sure that's there, is going to help a lot, especially for the Kingsport area. So that's all going to help you get on the organic section and get on this first page, and ideally in the top spot. But there's one more thing that Google wants to see. They want to see that your site, is strong and that they can trust your site. And the way to do that is through this trust meter here, this UR. And right now yours is at an 18. And what they're looking for is to see how many other websites are pointing back to your site, because these sites are basically vouching for you by doing that. And that's the referring domains and the backlinks. So referring domains are just websites that have links on them, and those links are the backlinks. And the more people click on these, it's going to send them back to your site. An easy example is Facebook. If you guys have a Facebook page for your business, Leonard Roofing, your Facebook business page or Facebook page would be your referring domain, and where you put your web address in, that would actually be a backlink. So when someone clicks that link, it's going to redirect them back to your site. And you can obviously have more than one link per website. That's why you have so many more backlinks per domains. Now, right now, the 17 sites that you guys do have kind of vouching for you, we can see that 8 of them are strong sites. So a little bit less than half are actually really good, solid sites. And the better the sites are pointing back to you, the better the quality, the higher this number is going to go. And the higher this number goes, the more keywords you're going to be found for in searches, like what we put in roofing Kingsport TN for an example. And the more keywords you have, and as long as you're ranking high enough in those, you're going to be found for more visitors. So right now, the 80 keywords you have are bringing about 48 visitors to your website. So ideally, we want to beat them in content, keywords, and backlinks and referring domains as well. And I'm going to quickly show you Vanderpool Roofing. We can see they have 33 referring domains with 62 backlinks. Of their 33 referring domains or websites pointing back, 23 are strong, so a 70% there. and they're getting 17 for their trust, and they have about 20 keywords they can be found in, but they're bringing in 60 actual visitors to their website. So pretty good number there. And they're really focused on the Kingsport area. So even though you guys do have a good amount of traffic, you guys are focused a little bit more. I know you're in Johnson City, obviously, Bristol. So you guys could get the same amount of keywords for all of them. And what you could actually do to get in Kingsport specifically is you can look at Vanderpool, who's doing really well here. You can actually look at all their websites that they have supporting them, and you can go to a lot of these same ones, and you can get these same sites. A lot of them you just have to enter your business information, and they'll send you a link back to your site. Or sometimes you have to register for them as well. But there's ways to actually get all those, so you could have some of the same results they have. So you'd have all the Kingsport keywords, and you can get all those keywords as well on your site. And you could get those results plus whatever else you guys have. So we talked about that's all for the organic section, to have all that. And then you also want to get in this map section here, also called GMB, because in this specific search, it's the first thing people see. Normally you would see ads up here, but nobody's paying for them. If you guys wanted to pay for ads, you'd show up at the top. You'd get some easy clicks and calls off of it. It would definitely be effective. It's up to you if you want to do that. And, this first thing for you guys, though, because no one's paying for ads, everyone's going to see this first. And the top 3 companies show up on this main search in the preview window. You could view all to see the rest. These guys are going to get a ton of clicks and calls. So you see the phone numbers are right here and all the websites, so they can click on those. And the way to get these is citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, phone number, all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. And you can also link your social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all those back to your site. And so if they have basically 20 or 30, you want like 120 or 30. You want to beat them by a lot, because you want to make sure that it's not something they can catch you easily. They're going to have to put a lot of effort into, and then you just have to add more. So you want to add a lot of those, and that's going to get you a lot more phone calls and clicks just from this area alone. And then on top of that, so just like recap citations for this, you want to get your business name, address, phone number, listed in as many directory sites and social media sites as you can. And to rank in the organic section, you want to have 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. You want to make sure you have all the important keywords that you want to target in there multiple times, probably 3 to 5 to start. And you want to also make sure you have some strong sites referring back to you or linking back to you with backlinks and your referring domains. And like I said, if you guys wanted to pay for ads, you would get some easy clicks off it and some phone calls, because there's no competition. But that's really up to you guys. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. And Dennis, if you don't mind just giving me a little feedback, you can either respond to the email and let me know if this was helpful, or if you want to give me a call, you could as well. If I don't hear from you, I'll probably give you a call in a day or two and just see if this was helpful for you. Thank you for your time, though. Really appreciate it, and have an awesome day.